I'm Kaylea Grant, I'm 37, and I had early stage breast cancer, which was hormone related.
Okay, and when was this?
It was in May this year when I got diagnosed.
Tell us about your diagnosis and what that did for you.
So it was in April, I was literally checking my breasts because I've always checked my breasts extra because it was like a couple years before I actually had a premonition that I had something wrong with my breast. And I was like, oh, this is not right. All right, asked mum next day, she said, go and get it checked out. And obviously went through the doctors, got referred to the breast clinic. Consultant told me he's 99% sure there's nothing, it's benign, it's nothing sinister.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Go for the ultrasound now. And the lady said, I want to do a biopsy. So right there in that moment, I knew it was cancer. And then it was like, it wasn't even 2 weeks later, because obviously I remember my family actually worked for NHS and actually found out the information before I got told by the doctor. Wow. So when got home and got told, like I knew, like, she was actually, upset, and I wasn't upset. I said, it's okay, I'm gonna be okay.
But you know what? I remember you reached out to me because
Yeah.
we went to school together and knew each other for a long time. Because this is what happens, right? Once you start talking, you start getting that kind of reach out from people that know you, and they're like, look, I've gone through this. I remember keep checking in on you, and I was like, you're okay? And you're like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. And I'm like, I'm not even going to lie. I was waiting for this moment for you to be like, no, I'm not okay. And you've never been that. And what I've learned is there is this huge kind of positivity, this resilience in you that is incredible. And you've not even finished your own journey, and you're using it to raise awareness about cancer and touch people. But you've also someone that's been through a lot in your life.
Yeah, I feel that life is full of trials and tribulations. And it's about how you deal with it. It's like you're going to have different chapters in your own book. And I feel that if I went to prison, and I came home in 2021, September.
How long was you in prison for?
I served 4.5 years.
Wow.
So I got 9 years. And that was just by doing a favour. Got caught in a conspiracy charge. And it's like, hold on, if I can get through that chapter in my life, I can get through anything. Especially that I was actually meant to get married a week before I got incarcerated. Wow. So my whole life turned upside down. And it's like, but then I look back and to say, do you know what, maybe that time I could have saved my life. I could have been in a car crash. That marriage that I was meant to be in could have been the worst experience of my life. And you know what, I'm not being here to tell the story, but I'm actually here to tell the story. Like, I've been through so much, and I'm still every day smiling. And it's like, even when I was inside, the relationships I built with obviously other inmates and staff, medical staff, everybody, like the whole journey was like, people always came to me to, can I speak to you about this? Can you help me this? And I was like, maybe I was here to touch so many different people in this time. And obviously, it's even so, when I got my diagnosis, I wasn't like, okay, this is, why me again? Why is this happening to me? But I said, you know what? I've got this, innit? I have got this. And if I can do that, I can do anything. Like, life is way too short to worry, to stress. Like, my sister was more stressful than me. Like, but she was there, and I had that support network around me at the stage. And it's like, even so much good has happened for me, because it's like I found my now partner in the time when I've just got my diagnosis. Like, he could have run away, and he actually stayed and been there through me through the whole experience. Yeah. And it's like, hold on, you don't ever expect that to happen. Like, you thought, you're going to run a mile. Like, no, I've just found out I've got cancer. He's like, what, do you think I don't want to see you no more? I'm like, huh? I just start crying. I'm like, man. It's like, you don't expect these stuff. But it's like, it's life. You don't know what's going to be ahead of the road. And you just look at things as, I
don't know. I just feel it's funny because, this has got my eyes a bit glazed over, because I just think, I sit here and you're the last story, and I'm just like, every single story, everybody's been through I'm going to use this word, fucking much. Everyone's been through so much. It's not just the cancer diagnosis. It's so much trauma, grief, change. And we sit here and that, I don't like using the word positivity because I think sometimes it's overused. I think what we're going to call it resilience. Mm-hmm. You know, this ability to overcome this traumatic situations over and over again and still stand here in the face of adversity and go, I'm still here, I'm still living, and I've got life. Isn't this been a ripple effect with every single person we've seen come onto the stage? Is that? And I'm not saying that it's just a black thing. I think, you know, women in general are just incredible. But I do see with these stories that I'm hearing, like from women of colour, is just like this consistent, like, thing of trauma. There's so much trauma to unpack. And then we have cancer. And it almost, in so many cases, rejuvenates our whole way of thinking. To the point that I actually even say, I don't regret my cancer diagnosis. What about you?
No, not at all. Not at all. Obviously, I'm very grateful that I found it early. It could have been later on in life, and I found it, and it could have been much worse. And so I give thanks for that. Do you understand? Because it's like, right, a lot of people I've met on this journey through Black Women Rising as well to say how their story, obviously completely different to mine, but everybody's got their own stories. It's like, wow, it could have been worse. I found it early, and it was so quick, like from May, Operation June. It's like I didn't even have time to, you just had to crack on. And I said, you know what, I'm living my best life. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm going out to a party. I'm going out to eat. I'm doing, only thing I didn't do was take any alcohol. But other than that, I was just living my best life. Do you get what I mean? Obviously, I was the fittest I've been. I was a gym goer, 5 days a week, CrossFit training. And it was just like, oh, now I can't actually train. I can't do what I would usually do, and I'm still trying to get back there now, but I'm at peace with it. I said, you know what, when my body's ready, I'll be back in that gym like that and going hard at it. I already said to her that, when I'm ready, I'm coming for you. Like, I said, I'm coming. Do you get what I mean? So I'm like, do you know what, when I'm ready, it's like even like I've just done a solo trip. For myself, for my birthday. It was my birthday on Wednesday, and I said, you know what?
Same day.
Same day. Wow. So it's just like, you know what? Life is for living, innit? Do you get what I mean? We don't know. I just said, you don't know when death is going to knock at the door. Nothing in life. That's the only thing in life that is promised, is that we are going to die. But we live. We're here living. We're breathing. Once we have life, we have everything. Yeah, we do. And it's the little things. Do you get what I mean? That's what I'm very appreciated for. I think even going to prison made me appreciate the little things, because you're so restricted in what you can have.
I know.
And obviously, I've travelled before that time, so I've seen poverty. I've been aware to not just a westernised society. Do you get what I mean? So I've seen a lot in my time. And it's just like, I'm very appreciated and grateful. You
are. And I can see that every aspect of your life, you just lead with gratitude. And I think that is something like I've seen you in rooms, but I also see those emails that come in when we've sent you on a little assignment for Black Women Rising, like as an ambassador, and I see what people write back. They've sometimes texted me directly and gone, this girl is incredible, her aura, her energy, everything. And that is you. And after going through so much, coming out, rebuilding your life, being told you had cancer, what is next for you?
Well, next is still continue living, and obviously now the only thing I've been worried about is having a child, and seeing today, that now has given me even more inspiration and that motivation.
Well, I look forward to seeing what's next for you. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you, and I love you, and I'm so appreciative of you.
Honestly, likewise.
Just know that you are such an inspiration to everyone in this room, outside. Obviously, you know, I'm always spreading the word. Like, I can't stop talking, you know me, when I'm ready. But obviously, thank you very much. What you're doing and continue to do your best. Love you loads.
Thank you.